Now, tax credits allowed farmers to average out their income over a multiple-year cycle to truly reflect what their monthly income was over time. Universal credit only takes a one-month snapshot, and I know that there are people that have experienced difficulties with universal credit in other occupations such as farming for that very reason. Given work coaches are required to assess if self-employment is gainful, there is a significant risk of months of loss being seen as not real work. Indeed, recently, a headline in the Telegraph stated that farmers claiming benefits told their farms are hobbies and to get jobs on this very issue. Some work coaches might understand how farming works, but it's clear that others certainly won't and don't. It cannot be left to luck. Now, I doubt the department has spare funds to train all work coaches in farming practices, so a standard reform of how income is assessed would surely be a much fairer and efficient path to take. Another related issue that I want to highlight, Mrs Murray, is the imposition of the minimum income floor after the 12-month transition period. I fully accept that there must be measures to stop people being able to potentially manipulate benefits to prop up an unsustainable small or hobby business. Applying a deemed minimum income when calculating universal credit does work in these cases, but I seriously question why it is useful to take vital income support away from farming families in those months where their produce is being produced rather than sold. Because farmers aren't earning the minimum wage in those months, so why on earth are we pretending that they do? Yeah. The 12-month transition period is of course welcome, but the nature of farming isn't going to change in the course of a year. All this is arguably doing is pushing this problem down the road. So I really do urge the Minister to go away and review this. If she is genuinely concerned about farmers exploiting universal credit, there must be other anti-abuse provisions that we could be looking at. But the minimum income floor is a blunt tool which is doing more harm than good. My final point is similar to my first, because after the administrative burden of applying to universal credit, farmers must continue providing monthly income updates. Now, farmers are not accountants. They often operate in partnerships, and most importantly, they work full-time doing the actual farming, and their definition of full-time is different from others. And because by full-time I mean well over 12 hours per day, 7 days per week. When exactly does the Minister think that farmers will have the time to meet these obligations?